Hi, I'm Andy Sears of Twelfth Night, and you're watching Live Prog. Enjoy.
Hello, welcome to Live Prog. My name is Marcel Haster. If I would say to you, Shakespeare and Prog, what would you say? Of course, Twelfth Night. That's the only possible answer. Twelfth Night started out in the late 70s, early 80s as one of the first neo-prog bands. And over the years they released a lot of amazing classic albums. And of course they had, well, a legendary singer, Jeff Mann, but also another still legendary singer, Andy Sears. Unfortunately they don't really make any new material anymore, but they still have the old material that we can enjoy. And especially Brian DeVoyle has spent a lot of time making all these old recordings available again to the people. Sometimes recordings that were, well, never available before. Now he got some help from festival music, and they now have a label to back them up with re-releasing some classic albums. And I have such a classic album for you. Here it is, Twelfth Night, live at the Target. Will you just look at this cover? I really love it. I really think this is an awesome cover. You have the record collection, you have the original cover from the original LP, Live at the Target. Well, it has this really classy look. This cover is done by Paul Tippet from Vitamin P, who also did covers for Dag Burke, so you know what an amazing artist he is. Now, this gives you the mood of this album. This is a classic album that's been remastered and re-released on CD. Now, it's not just a CD, it's not just any album, it's a double CD. And the second disc contains an incredible amount of other music. Also a lot of music that was never before available. As a matter of fact, disc 2 counts over 70 minutes of Twelfth Night music. So there's a lot to enjoy. By the time they recorded this album, Twelfth Night was in a bit of a tough spot because they had a singer called Electra McLeod, and don't know if it's a man or a woman, he or she left the band in the late 1980s. And only a few months later they played the show at the Target and they recorded this album. So you can imagine it must be very difficult for a band that, well, they don't have a singer and you have to do a show. So that was a bit of a surprise for me because there's a track on this album, Sequences, that I knew from another Twelfth Night album, Live and Let Live, sung by Jeff Mann, and I was kind of expecting the same thing, and I was a bit surprised not hearing any vocals. This is an instrumental album. All of the tracks are, as a matter of fact. So, despite the fact that the band lost a singer, that didn't stop them from recording one of, well, their most classic albums, Live at the Target. very happy that they remastered it and re-released it, because, well, I had never heard it before, so I'm very happy to have it. And I gotta say, it is absolutely a fantastic album, because the band plays so great. And the original album consists of 4 tracks. Für Helene, part 1, After the Eclipse, East to West, and Sequences. Now, Sequences is of course the big piece, 20 minutes. So an absolutely fantastic album to have now. The additional material on the second disc, and well, I can show you, you can see the differences in the tracks, and you can see here there's a lot, and there are a lot of different versions, early versions, because there's a smaller version of Sequences, 8 minutes. There are a couple of other takes on Für Helene, but also a track called Afghan Red, which is stunning, and a lot more. So absolutely a fantastic album. Now, I mentioned the artwork, but I gotta show you this. This is really cool. You know, it gives you the idea of a vinyl disc. So that's fantastic. And well, if we open it up, then you have the 4 guys, and you have the second disc. Now, the 4 guys being Rick Battersby on keyboards, Brian DeVoyle on drums, Clive Mitten on bass, and Andy Revel on guitar. So the 4 of them put on a fantastic show. Now, I don't think I need to say more about this album, because, well, the music speaks for itself. You just gotta have this one. This is absolutely an album you gotta have. Now, while you listen to a little bit more music of this album, I'm gonna show you the inside of the booklet, because that's also, well, very nice to see. Absolutely stunning cover, loaded with a lot of extras. I can say this is absolutely a piece of prog history. And this is fantastic that they made this available again, and I'm very happy for it, because this is something, you know, everyone should have. Amazing music from a fantastic band, and I'm very glad that despite the fact that they don't bring any original new material anymore, Twelfth Night is being kept alive by bringing the music to the people. Music that's often never been heard, was only available on LP, or maybe none at all. So, well, kudos to the guys for bringing this, and I say everybody should have a copy of this album in their collection. So I can say with all my heart, Live Prog must have.
Thank you very much. Good night. We'll see you again soon, hopefully. Thank you.